Now at 5, the capital of Missouri takes a direct hit from a violent tornado overnight. The damage there and throughout the Central Plains this morning, and the number of deaths being blamed on the storm.
A fight caught on camera at a Burger King in South Milwaukee. The reason an employee is now facing charges.
Plus a new plan for K-12 education funding in Wisconsin, how it compares to Governor Evers' plan, and what both sides are calling for.
You're watching the CBS 58 Morning News.
Oh yeah, the Bucks go into Game 5 tonight, tied with the Raptors. Can they pull ahead in the Eastern Conference Finals? We have a look ahead to the important matchup and, of course, what's planned for all the fans.
If anyone is getting tense about this, I know just the guy to call.
One call, that's all?
Oh yeah, David Gruber could do it, but I also thought Drake, he's clearly a professional masseuse now.
I'm telling you, okay, so yes, it was a little strange, right? But it wasn't like a massage. It was just like a neat.
Okay, but still.
I'm not saying it was right. It was a little weird.
I mean, if somebody walked up to you and did that right now, you might be calling HR.
Yeah, neat. All right, let's check in right away with meteorologist Justin Thompson-Gee because
yeah, it's kind of like
it's
like this. Like he was just like, hey, like good job, coach.
Yeah, see,
it wasn't like a
like people were like, sit down, enough with that.
Everybody's like, go away, Drake, get out of here. Waking up this morning to a dry sky. We did have some heavy rain that moved through during the overnight hours, but now we are completely dry. Most of us have been dry now for about 2 hours or so, and we're already starting to see those clouds clear out. So looking live in Milwaukee under a partly cloudy sky, 64 degrees is the temperature. We're waking up to very, very warm temperatures. That wind is light out of the west, but more storms are on the way. We'll let you know how they impact the holiday weekend coming up here in Ready Weather.
Breaking overnight, at least 3 deaths are being reported this morning following severe storms across the state of Missouri. The National Weather Service confirms a large, destructive tornado moving 40 miles per hour hit the capital city of Missouri overnight. They say it sent debris 13,000 feet into the air. These are just some of the early pictures and video coming in showing the damage in Jefferson City. Authorities say no deaths have been reported there, but several people are hurt and others are trapped right now. Meanwhile, a monster tornado also touched down in Carl Junction, Missouri last night. That's just 10 miles from Joplin, where exactly 8 years ago, 158 people were killed in a massive storm.
Also breaking this morning, evacuations are underway this morning in the town of Webbers Falls, Oklahoma, because of loose barges. It's happening along the Arkansas River, and it's threatening a local dam. Let's go ahead right now and give you a closer look. You're taking a live look at the dam, which officials say could be a sudden surge of water if it's breached. First responders have been going door to door, warning families about the voluntary evacuation. According to the CBS affiliate there, more storms are expected in the already flooded Tulsa area today. In total, authorities say 7 people have died as a result of this weather system.
Now let's get a check of our morning commute with Andy Bervelli. Good morning, Andy.
Hey, good morning to you, Mike. Good morning once again, everyone. Good news, no accidents. We're tracking our first disabled vehicle moment. More on that in just a second. Once again, another checking on those roads. Still a little wet. A lot of that active rain has moved out for the morning, so those roads should dry up quite nicely. I-43 right around Locust, not looking too bad. That disabled vehicle, that's going to be northbound stretch of 794 right at the exit to Lincoln Memorial Drive. You can see it up in the upper right-hand side of your screen. No sign of any delays for the moment, but again, watch it, especially in construction zones. They could be a little slick as you hit those roads this morning. Mike.
The Milwaukee Bucks continue their quest for the finals tonight against the Toronto Raptors. And right now the series is tied at 2 games apiece.
Game 5, the Eastern Conference Finals, brings the teams back here to Milwaukee. CBS 58 Sports Director Kevin Holden has a look ahead to tonight's matchup.
Good morning and happy Game 5 game day. Safe to say this is the Bucks' biggest basketball game in the last 18 years, a battle for a decided advantage in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, the Bucks are coming off back-to-back losses in Toronto. That's in the past. Also in this series, 2 wins by the Bucks at Fiserv Forum. That's where they play tonight. And being back at home, where they've only lost 9 games all year, is the reason the Bucks feel confident right now.
The series is 2-2. It's not the end of the world. I mean, they protected home court just like we did. I know Game 5 is going to be a dogfight. Now it's the first team to 2 wins, so can't feel sorry for ourselves that we lost 2 in a row here. Have to go protect home court and then go from there.
Oh, and if you need some ammo for Drake for the rest of the series, here you go. Drake's real first name is Aubrey. I think that would be a fun thing to chant, wouldn't it?
Neighbor's name is Aubrey. It's a nice name. The plaza outside Fiserv Forum will be packed with fans tonight cheering on the Bucks in Game 5, maybe chanting Aubrey too. CBS 15's Pauline Lee getting us ready this morning. She joined us live from inside the Bucks Pro Shop. Good morning, Pauline.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Yeah, we got to look good for the game tonight. Got to dress in our green, fear the deer. So what is new at the Bucks Pro Shop? We're checking it out this morning. I've got Michael Balat, Senior VP of the Milwaukee Bucks. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You have got tons of new merchandise to check out.
Lots of new merchandise to check out. The newest thing we have here is our new Bucks Harley collaboration.
I've been waiting to see that.
So really exciting. Two great brands coming together. We're really happy with the way it turned out, and sales have been great so far. This is all our Fear the Deer merchandise, as you mentioned. So you've got to have your Fear the Deer towel.
Yeah.
To represent during the playoffs. And then we've got a lot of our matchup gear here, specifically Eastern Conference Finals, Toronto Raptors Bucks pennant, koozie, and then a matchup t-shirt. All this has been really popular. People want to commemorate. It has been 18 years since we've been in the Eastern Conference Finals, so you got to get this shirt and remember it.
And now, the last time I visited you, some of the things were actually out of stock. This game is going to be huge. You think you have enough?
We've got more than enough. Our warehouse is full. They're replenishing every single night, during the day, and every morning. So we're going to be fully stocked here and also in the plaza.
And that's right. And you've also got a pop-up shop still, right?
Yes, we do, out at Bayshore, 7 days a week. We've been open at Bayshore since just after the start of the playoffs. It's been going really well.
Awesome. So now you have got the party on the plaza opens 2 hours before tip-off today. When does the Bucks Pro Shop open so that people can come in and grab their gear?
10 o'clock today, and then we're open till after the game.
Till after the game. Hey, perfect. All right, so you got a lot of fun things. The usual, you got live music, food, you got chances to win playoff tickets. TNT, their set is still out there. And by the way, a heads up, if you're coming, everyone says come early and pack light. By the way, parts of Juneau Avenue that runs alongside Pfizer Forum, it'll be closed for the Bucks playoff party, watch party. So, of course, thousands of people are going to be out here. We're going to explore all fun things to be had for the Bucks game tonight, and we will see you coming up a little bit later on in the show.
Thank you, Pauline. Cool swag. Wear your green and fear the deer. Lots of excitement coming up for Game 5. Here's the schedule for the rest of the series between the Bucks and Raptors. Tonight's game, that's a 7:30 tip-off from Pfizer Forum. Going back to Toronto for Game 6 Saturday night, and Game 7 if we need it. That takes it back here to Milwaukee on Monday night.
Time right now is 5:07 on your Thursday. State lawmakers are set to vote today on K-12 education funding. This is something that impacts just a ton of students and parents across Wisconsin. CBS 58's Andy Devine joins us live at MPS headquarters this morning with a look ahead. Morning, Andy.
Good morning, Jessica. Yeah, the state education budget will have a big impact on MPS, the state's largest school district. Republicans offered their plan yesterday, and that is not in line with the plan Governor Tony Evers has set out. Now, here's what both sides are asking for as far as funding goes. Republicans' plan calls for a $500 million in increased funding, and the governor's proposal called for $1.4 billion. The GOP plan includes $50 million for special education. However, Governor Evers' plan calls for more than $600 million. Republicans want to increase per student funding by $200 the first year and $204 the second year, similar to what was in the last budget. Now, the Joint Finance Committee now has to give a plan to the full Assembly and Senate for consideration, likely in June. For now, reporting live here at MPS headquarters in Milwaukee, Andy Devine, CBS 58 News.
Thanks, Andy. Now we're learning new details this morning about a deadly shooting in Racine. It happened just after 8 last night near 12th and Center. That's where authorities say they found a 19-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital but later died from his injuries. The name of the victim is not being released right now, and police say they are still investigating what led up to the shooting. No word if they are still looking for a suspect. Anyone with information is asked to call Racine police. And as police in Pleasant Prairie continue searching for a deadly shooting suspect this morning, loved ones are remembering the teenage victim. Authorities say Khaled Alchar was shot in the parking lot of Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen Monday night. Alchar was a student at UW Parkside. In a statement, the university says they're saddened by news of his death and have extended condolences to his family and friends.
Police get called out to a South Milwaukee Burger King after an employee gets into a fight with a customer.
This employee manager did not make my sandwich correct. You failed on croissant sandwich.
Sean Kremschreider says the Burger King on Chicago Avenue got his order wrong not once, but twice. He recorded one worker as he demanded a refund. That employee got agitated, which led to this.
I can record anybody I want. Are you going to fight me?
Why would I fight you?
This lady just took a swipe at me on my phone, knocked my phone off.
Do not record me.
The employee pushed the silent alarm for police and forced the customer out of that Burger King. Police cited the worker for disorderly conduct. We talked to her on the phone, but she did not want to do an interview.
A caretaker caught on camera in Racine abusing a resident is expected to be back in court at the end of this month. Yolanda Williams is now facing charges this morning after investigators say she abused a resident at Love of Caring LLC. And this is the video currently under investigation. Williams is accused of pouring liquid on a resident and hitting them. Officers arrested her with help from the owner of the group home. Williams is also charged with bail jumping.
A different way to start a family. Up next, how the process of embryo adoption works and the way it allowed one Pewaukee couple to become parents.
And some of you might have woken up last night due to some heavy rain pushing through the area, but now we're waking up to a nice dry sky. We'll let you know how long it lasts and time out our next chance for rain next in Ready Weather.
You're watching the CBS 58 Morning News at 5 with Jessica Ty, Mike Kirkhoff, Whitney Martin, weather with Justin Thompson-Gee, and traffic with Andy Bravelli.